Prince Edward is reportedly fed up with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's constant broadsides against the royal family. Queen Elizabeth's youngest son says he very sad by the British royal family's rift with the Sussexes around Harry and Meghan's departure from the UK. And bubbled up this week over the couple naming their baby girl, Lilibet's Diana. On Thursday, during a sit-down interview with CNN, given to commemorate what would have been Prince Philip's 100th birthday, Prince Edward appeared to dismiss the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's gripes as being something every royal has been through. When asked about the divide between the Sussexes and the rest of the family, Edward responded, "It's very sad. Weirdly, we've all been there before, we've all had excessive intrusion and attention in our lives, and we've all dealt with it in slightly different ways. I stay way out of it. It's much the safest place to be," the 57-year-old prince told the BBC with a big smile when asked about the situation. And he revealed the fallout is difficult for everyone, telling interviewers, "That's family for you." The Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped down from royal duties and moved to the US last year. Tensions rose with the family further following Meghan's bombshell allegations to Oprah Winfrey that she was subjected to racism and other mistreatment as a royal. However, Edward also sympathized with his nephew and niece-in-law. He joked, "Are you euphemistically referring to Harry and Meghan? And we've all dealt with it in slightly different ways and, listen, we wish them the very best of luck. It's a really hard decision." Asked how his mother is coping with the split, as well as the loss of her beloved husband, the Earl of Wessex said, "It's difficult for everyone, but, as I said, that's families for you." And in an interview with BBC Breakfast, he was asked, "Do you feel any sadness about how it's played out?" "Of course, you know," he replied. "We've all been there, we've all had that same spotlight shone on our lives. We've been subject to massive intrusion and all the rest of it. We all deal with it in different ways." The birth of Harry and Meghan's second child, Lilibet Lily Diana, last week was fantastic news, said Edward. "I hope they will be very happy. It's just, families are families, aren't they, really, you know? We just wish them all happiness," he told the BBC. "Absolutely, hope they're very happy." Asked how the Queen was handling the rift, Edward said it had been difficult for everyone, but that's families for you. He added that she has been doing remarkably well since Philip's death in April at the age of 99. "I think that it was a fantastic partnership, but over the last couple of weeks, life has got considerably busier. Things are beginning to open up more, there are more activities, so weirdly that sort of fills any particular void," Edward said. The interviews were Edward's first since the death of his father, Prince Philip, who he told the BBC was a larger-than-life person. Edward went on to tell the BBC, he wasn't really looking forward to the centenary, even if we were. "We go ahead and celebrate what might have been in his life, and I think we try to turn it into something that's very positive." The gradual reopening of the United Kingdom amid the easing of virus restrictions was keeping the monarch busy, he said. "I think there are going to be other times further along the year where I think that it will become a bit more poignant and a bit harder," he added. "But at the moment, I think that everybody's in pretty good shape really." Yesterday, the Queen made a secret nod to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry at the G7 summit in Cornwall with a very special brooch. Queen Elizabeth was seen at the Eden Project in Cornwall wearing her millet brooch, which is a poignant tie to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The millet brooch was given to the Queen in 2007 by the President of the Republic of Botswana at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Uganda. The stunning gold accessory is shaped like a sorghum, also known as millet, which is the main crop of Botswana. Royal fans were quick to link the Sussexes to the brooch, as Botswana holds a special place in Meghan and Harry's heart, because they headed there on their third date. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry had only been on 2 dates at London's Soho House's Dean Street townhouse, but were smitten with one another. Excerpts from Omid Scobie and Carolyn Duran's book, Finding Freedom, claim. The couple booked a stay at the £1,500 a night bush camp Menor Aquina in August 2017, buying 2 plane tickets from London to Johannesburg. On Sunday, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry announced the birth of their second child, a daughter. But despite the good news, a sensational war of words erupted over her name. The row was started when a palace source told the BBC the Sussexes never asked Her Majesty about using her childhood nickname. BBC reports that one royal expert has lambasted the couple for naming the child Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor, noting that the first name is the Queen's pet name. Such a move, the experts suggested, amounts to a desperate effort on the part of the Duke and Duchess to remain relevant. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had defended their decision to name their newborn daughter, Lilibet, after the Queen, after a palace source told the BBC that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex never asked Her Majesty about using her childhood nickname. An official spokesman for Meghan and Harry said, the Duke spoke with his family in advance of the announcement. In fact, his grandmother was the first family member he called. During that conversation, he shared their hope of naming their daughter Lilibet in her honor, the spokesperson went on to say. Had she not been supportive, they would not have used the name. Angela Levin said this week that Meghan and Harry's use of the private name was rude and even demeaning towards the Queen. She told Good Morning Britain, I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's quite rude to Her Majesty her Queen. It was a very private nickname from her husband who hasn't been dead for very long. Prince Charles would never dream of calling his mother Lilibet. She added, it was a special name. I think it's quite demeaning, I really believe that. However, representatives for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle said that, have no regrets about their interviews, and want peace with royal family. Harry and Meghan's tell-all chat with Oprah Winfrey sent shockwaves through Buckingham Palace. The couple have made numerous explosive claims in recent months, but are now said to want a quiet life following the birth of their second child. Meghan Markle claimed, Archie wasn't made a prince after concerns and conversations about how dark his skin would be when he was born. While Prince Harry came face to face with his father, Prince Charles, and his brother, Prince William at Prince Philip's funeral on the 17th of April, their first reunion since the couple's Oprah interview in March. Harry told Oprah that he believed his father and brother were trapped in the institution. He also said that Charles had stopped taking his calls before his step back from royal duties last year. And in his interview with Dax Shepard on the Armchair Expert podcast, the Duke claimed his life is like the film The Truman Show and he feels more free now he lives in LA. He also accused his family of showing total neglect for his mental health and claimed Dad Charles made him suffer in documentary The Me You Can't See. In an interview with Fox News, former advisor to Margaret Thatcher Niall Gardner said, of how the royals are responding to the couple, without a doubt, the royal family are growing increasingly fed up with the behavior of Meghan and Harry, and British public opinion is turning firmly against the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as well. Of course, the Queen is head of the monarchy and so I think there's a feeling within the royal family that the behavior of Meghan and Harry certainly leaves much to be desired, Gardner said of how fed up the Windsors are with Meghan and Harry. These remarks come after the Sussexes were lowered in the rankings of members of the Windsor clan on the royal family's official website. Visitors to the site are fed a list of high-ranking members, with the Queen at the top, followed by Prince Charles, on down. Moving up in the rankings are Prince Edward and his wife, Sophie, Countess of Wessex, who now sit above Meghan and Harry. Please support growing channel by subscribe channel and like video hour, and don't forget activate notifications to channel to always get the latest news. If you have any problems with the information in the video, please write a comment below to let us know and answer.